Inspirit Nutrition, your brother, your friend, your dietitian, back again for another installment. How to obtain success, the secret to success, the formula to prosperity, how to get the gold. Double your work efforts. I came across a crazy concept not too long ago. The law of action, law of cause and effect, radical action, praying with your legs, all these different concepts. A lot of people want results. A lot of people want results in terms of increased knowledge, increased network and contacts, better health, better mile time, better 3-mile time, better language skills, better mathematics understanding. The truth is that there's a law. It's the law of action. It's the brother of law of attraction. We talked about that in my last video. If you haven't seen it, check it out. The law of action states that in order for something to have a physical effect upon the universe, there must be action. A physical thing, physical causes bring about physical effects in the physical universe. So with doubling your work efforts, multiplying everything you do by 2 is like planting seeds. A friend of mine discussing abundance stated that when an apple tree produces apples, it doesn't just produce one apple, it produces hundreds of apples with thousands of seeds held within them. And within those seeds are more apples and orchards and apple groves within each seed. So if we want to get results, if we want to plant seeds, we're going to have to really boss up and bless ourselves up. For example, if you plant 5 seeds, it's only going to yield a certain amount of crop. If you double that and plant 10 seeds, you're going to double up the crop. You're going to double up the yield. So if you're trying to put in 20 job applications, you go into 20 auditions, you're an actor, you're a dancer, you're doing 100 push-ups. You want some real results, you got to double it up. For me, I've been doing push-ups, trying to stay active. It's not enough anymore. Now I have to do I started doing diamond push-ups and different kind of push-ups, but now I have to do clapping push-ups. The kind where you come up and you clap, and you come down and you clap, because it's not enough for me to just do regular push-ups. Now I'm getting explosive results. When I wanted to learn Spanish, I went insane with it. I woke up an hour early, went to a cafe outside of my job, studied for an hour. During my lunch break, which was an hour, I studied for another hour. After work, I studied for another 1 to 2 hours. I did this for a month straight before I started taking classes. If you want results, you got to put in the measure of the input is going to be the measure of your output. Double your work efforts. I have 3 jobs right now. You think that you can't do something, but how do you know until you try? You think that you're not good enough, but you have no idea what you're capable of. You have no idea. There's genius within you. There's greatness within you. There's greatness within me and genius within me. As you utilize the power that you have, you're going to be given more of it. So, people say, oh, don't work too hard. You're going to burn yourself out. What do you mean burn myself out? If you don't use it, you lose it. Now, this is such thing as, abusing yourself, going too hard, going too far. But in general, most people aren't even using 1/10 of their capabilities, of their potential. They're just half-heartedly going through life like zombies, somnambulistically, in sleepwalk mode. You wake up, you got infinite energy. 16 hours, 12 hours, let's go. And of course, you got to know how to balance your energy. You got to know how to work smart, not harder necessarily. So I got 3 jobs, but my jobs are professional jobs. I work as a dietitian. So I'm not high stress jobs. I have to work, you know what I mean? I put in hours, but the point is I do it correctly. I don't go too hard physically, and then I rest well. So you have to rest, you have to meditate, you have to eat healthy, you have to balance it. But double your work efforts. If you're putting in 25 hours a week on your job, on your dream, put in 50. If you're putting in 50 applications, put in 100. If you're making 10 calls, make 20. Double it up. You're gonna start getting results. You're doing 100 push-ups, put in 200. Now you gotta build it up. I used to run two miles every day. I'm running close to 6 miles now. I had to double it. I'm running 5.6 miles. I told myself I couldn't do it. I stopped in the midway through. But now I'm running it like it's nothing because I doubled up the work effort. Guess what? Now I can run at a similar pace as my 2 mile, but I'm running more than twice the distance. My legs are stronger. My stamina has increased. I'm getting results. When I study Spanish and I study it for an hour, 2 hours a day, I'm getting that much more results. Exponential growth. This is what we see in nature. This is how you get real results. Some people think, oh, doubling your work effort, working 80-hour, 100-hour weeks, that's crazy. Look, Elon Musk. Look up Elon Musk. He's the founder of SpaceX. His company is the first company to send a rocket out into orbit, period. Only other entities that have done that are nations. So space programs backed by the economies of nations like Russia, the US, UK, things like that, Japan, large nations. He started PayPal. He started Solar City. Well, he kind of spearheaded the initiation of that. He started Tesla Motors. So this guy's a giant. What did he say was the secret? He said work twice as hard as others. If you're working 80 hours or if you're working 100 hours, you can achieve in 4.8 or 5 months time what it takes the next person a year to achieve. Even if you're doing the exact same thing as that other person, you'll know that you'll get the results in 2.5 times faster than the other man who's just working and watching The Simpsons when he gets home, or he's just sleeping when he gets home, or he's cheating on his wife when he gets home. If you're using all your hours productively and you're investing in yourself, you're gonna get something back. Double your work efforts. That's the secret to success. Your brother, your friend, your dietitian, back again for another installment. I'm not saying be extreme. It's a real intimate thing. You have to have a level of extremeness, and then you gotta have some balance. Meaning you can't go on a fast, and not eat any food with no water for 30 months straight because you're trying to get extreme. You're trying to double it up. You're trying to triple it up. You got to use your conscious reasoning. You got to use your logic here. But my point is that if you're half-heartedly doing something and you're not getting the results, you know why. It's because you're half-heartedly doing it. Double it up and you're going to get results. Your brother, your friend, your dietitian, back again for another installment. Stay well, be healthy, and double things up. Law of action. Bless. Peace.